Yeah, on Saturday in West Lafayette, Indiana, the Badgers built us up buttercup, but there was no messing around. They went in and took care of business. I don't know what you thought, but I had some concerns going in. I knew it was going to be a very, very difficult game in a place that it's very, very difficult to win at. Yeah, I know the Buckeyes squeaked one out there this year, but that is a house of horrors for Big Ten teams on the road. But what did Wisconsin do? Put their head down, charged forward, and got it done. A just absolutely spectacular 10-point victory there in West Lafayette over the Boilermakers. And, not that the AP poll makes a whole lot of difference, but they were rewarded with a massive jump in that up to number 11. I believe their net ranking is around 10. They're being put in most bracketologies somewhere on the 3 line, high end of the 3 line. Few of them have them on the 2 line. Doesn't really matter. What matters is they're within striking distance of a Big Ten title this year. Against all odds after that little slowdown a few weeks back. It has been a February to remember for Greg Gard and his guys. And Wisconsin sits 2 games behind Michigan right now. A couple teams ahead of them in between. Michigan State, Purdue, still ahead of them. But Wisconsin is right there. I mean, they are right there. Michigan State and Michigan have to play each other twice. So, any thoughts about a potential Big Ten title for Greg Gard and his guys? Starts Tuesday night. Tonight. Illinois. The monkey has been on our back since 2019 that we cannot shake is the Illinois Fighting Illini. It has been, some of it's been perplexing, some of it has been understandable. They've been a very talented team most of those years. The kind of teams that give Wisconsin fits. A athletic, active backcourt, strong front court. But beyond that, I just think it's been a little bit odd just how dominant they've been over Wisconsin. Yes, there have been some close games for the taking. I think a few things bounced differently. Wisconsin grabs game 1 down there in Champaign-Urbana earlier this season, but it did not happen. Well, now this is a litmus test game for the Badgers. I'm not saying the season is or will be a failure if they don't beat Illinois on Tuesday. Not saying that by any margin. But it is just the same an important measuring stick for the kind of game that you got to win to get the bully off your back, even if they're behind you in the standings right now. Wisconsin needs to go into that game on Tuesday, and they've a little bit of a stroke of luck. Not that we ever wish injury on someone, but Illinois is going to be down one of their premier front court players in that game. But you got to go in and get the win. That's it. It's going to be probably a pretty good crowd. Some cold weather outside. Some hot basketball action inside the Kohl Center. You need the Richies on the sidelines to get off their hands and get fired up. Kid's going to be great, no doubt. Those 3 levels, rooting the team on. But bottom line, got to beat the Illini. If you don't beat the Illini in this game, a Big Ten championship is almost impossible. Not for sure, but almost impossible. But again, this is bigger than winning the Big Ten. This is about standing up to someone who's been pushing you around, giving you wedgies, putting your head inside the toilet for the better part of 6 years and saying, no, sir, no more. I'm running things again. Like Wisconsin had been doing to them for a number of years during the 2010s to 2019. Absolutely, kind of like we do with football, just absolutely dominating Little Bro and the Illini. I'm not saying we're ever going to get back to that. I think that's a really, really strong basketball program. And I think we'll probably do a lot of splitting of games and that sort of thing. That's understandable when you play in a powerhouse conference. But this game on this night, Wisconsin's going to take it to them and beat them. Got to do it. I'm not making predictions. I don't need to make predictions because these kids know exactly what I'm saying is true. And Greg Gard is delivering that message. It probably has been since they woke up on Sunday. Probably let them have a little bit of fun, let their hair down, maybe grab a milkshake before they went to the library to study on Saturday night when they got back from West Lafayette. But I'm telling you, come Sunday, it was all about the Illinois Fighting Illini in that locker room. So here's to the Badgers. Let's get this done. Take care of business. Stay healthy. And real quick, beyond this, whether Wisconsin wins this game or ends up taking a share of the Big Ten title over the next few weeks, many people are we're getting into the bracketology. How good can this team be? Look, the NCAA tournament is in many ways a crapshoot. You have better odds if you're a higher seed. That's statistically valid, but you just never know. But as I have been saying since preseason, I like the cut of this team's jib. And I've seen nothing in the month of February, in stark contrast to last year, where February was largely a debacle. I've seen nothing in the month of February that back me off my thought that Wisconsin can make some noise in March in the tournament this year. I'm not saying things like this is a Final Four team. We don't have to worry about that stuff. But I think the talent this team has, the vibes it's playing with, the coaching it has been getting, Wisconsin is going to be in all likelihood, a very difficult out in the NCAA tournament. It's all about matchups. Sometimes it's about the rough crew you get. But I feel pretty good about this. And I'm not gonna do a whole show on that right now. I don't think there's any value in doing that because we're still so far away from the tournament. But I'm a looking and I'm a liking. And Scary Alvarez is out.